Hi guys, John here from Gaming in the Wild. I've got a little review for you today about a freshly released indie game called Summerhouse. I enjoyed the demo of this one at Steam Next Fest and the full release is out now on Steam. I had a generally good time with this one and I have a few thoughts to share with you about where it succeeds and where it fails as a game. And if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and add a comment, it helps other people to find the videos. And I'll tell you about the channel's Patreon at the end of the show. A big thank you to Lisa and Kira, the two newest patrons. So Summerhouse is a relaxing cabin builder by a solo dev called Friedemann. You start by choosing one of 4 empty landscapes, a grassy wilderness, a mountain view, a desert, or the outskirts of a city, and you start to build the cabin of your dreams. There is a foundation to build on, where you can scroll around a little bit to find the right spot. You pick tiles from a menu and start to lay them in the world. You can choose the style of your cabin, whether it's modern, newly built, or falling apart, with brick or wooden or concrete walls, different styles of roof, pointed or flat, tiled or sheet metal, different kinds of doors and windows. It's fun to use different mismatched tiles in different styles. It gives your cabin a kind of a tumble-down look, like it was built over time using different materials. My favourite part was adding the decorations, like stringing up a clothesline to a lamppost or a tree and watching the drying clothes billowing in the breeze. And you can add a lot of personal details like mailboxes, flags, pipes and graffiti, an aircon unit or a balcony that help to give each house a bit of character. I think we all see these little buildings as we're driving or walking around. And there really is quite a few tiles here, so you can build one with character. They all have characters of their own by the time that you're finished. And it doesn't take very long to finish. It only takes about 15 minutes to build each summer house. And it's a lot of fun while you're doing it. It's like a meditative, chill kind of activity. But when you're finished, that's kind of it. I was looking forward to checking out how Summerhouse gamifies the task at hand, whether through challenge modes or progression, or things that you can do to unlock new places to build summer houses. And there are a few tile unlocks, like getting a new roof with a bird on it, or a door that has an old man standing there with a cat, or someone at the window. But they seem to pop fairly randomly when you use a certain type of tile, and it feels like a bit of an afterthought rather than a major spoke of this game's appeal. There are also 10 trophies for trophy hunters. You get one for using your first piece, you get one for placing 100 or 1,000 tiles, and you get trophies for unlocking characters and dogs and cats and so forth. But even so, after building one house in each of the 4 areas, I felt like I'd seen what the game has to offer. And I do think that it's a lovely mellow time that's fun for what it is, but it's almost more like the foundation of a game. And I found myself wishing it had gone a little further in terms of this progression. When your summer house is finished, you just kind of stop building. You don't get much of a sense of closure. I have experienced this before with similar games like Townscaper. That too was fun to play around with for an hour, but it didn't offer a reason to keep coming back or playing for very long. There are games in this chilled out style that do have more structure. It made me think a little bit about Dorfromantik, the village builder, which has a puzzle element to it that kept me playing for hours and hours. I think Cloud Gardens is another good example. It has an endless creative mode, which is basically what Summerhouse is, but there was also a level structure that made me keep playing and see it through to credits. But with all of that said, Summerhouse is only $5, and I think that's a good price point for it. So if you want a very relaxing, mellow game to tinker with for just a little while, Summerhouse has a lot of charm, and it could tick that box for you. So that's today's video, just a short review today. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like. And I would actually genuinely like to hear from you. I know it's something that everyone says on their videos, but if you've got games that you like in this style, chill out games, relaxing games, indie games that I might not have heard of, then please do shout them out. I'm always in the market for a game like this just to tinker with and enjoy in a peaceful, mellow kind of way. I will also mention the channel has a Patreon, so if you would like to support this channel further and join the patron-only Discord, which is a really lovely community of people sharing all their favourite indie games and so forth, it's at patreon.com/gaminginthewild. You can join for just $1 a month, or more if you want, and I do sometimes post patron-exclusive content there. So thanks very much for watching, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you on the next one.